we doing? Happy Monday. I hope everybody's doing okay. Um, had a sick day last Friday. Still not feeling great today, but we're back. We're gonna do the dang thing. Um, Excited to get back into Mass Effect because we are so close. So close to the end that it's kind of bittersweet. We've come so far. We've gotten through 3 games. So I was going to go into Citadel, the Priority Citadel 3. However, I kind of want to do Leviathan now. I usually do Leviathan actually a little earlier in the story. I heard tell it makes more sense towards the end, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of its own thing and it kind of fits in anywhere after it becomes available. Excuse me. So, um, we're going to do that. We're going to check our current war assets. I did do some planet scanning and picked up a couple things that we were needing to pick up. There was some stuff I turned in, but now I can't really go back to the Citadel to turn in other stuff. Well, technically I can, but I am so sorry. I don't know why I have like a dry spot all of a sudden in the back of my throat. Reminder to hydrate. I have my cold water. I also have my hot coffee. So I'm good to go. But yeah, we're going to do the Leviathan DLC. We might just not really start the shore leave, but start the beginning of the shore leave so that we can start getting, because I feel like that you don't get all of the extra like Citadel conversation, like invitations from all the crewmates at once. They take forever to get to you. So it's just, in my opinion, better to start that. That way those can start rolling in. That way once we get to that part where we want to do the shore leave, we can just do all of the little like dates with everybody. They're not really dates, but like meetups in this new part of the Citadel. So we do want to do Leviathan DLC, so we're going to start that. I could turn these in. Our current war assets are 69, 68. Nice. I know, right? 1 point away from being epic. But I think after this DLC and these little extra missions, we should be sitting pretty. I did the math on it. We need anywhere from like, I believe 78 to 8,000, 7,800 to 8,000 TMS, total military strength. We're playing our cards right. We're getting it done. It's going to happen. I have faith. So, in addition to me not feeling the greatest, my back is also not in the greatest state. So I probably won't be on face cam the entire time. But also I like turning the face cam off when it's not needed so that you guys can see the whole picture. You don't need my goofy face sitting in the corner. If you really, of course, anybody wants the face cam back on, I'll put it back on. But I feel a lot better when I'm not worried about where I am in the camera. I can just play the game, we can chit chat, we can enjoy it together, and we just have fun that way. If you miss me that much, I'm down there. Well, actually, you're down there in the little corner. My little thing. So, yeah. So I'll go ahead and this webcam will be off so that I can be in a much more comfortable position. And then we are going to get started on this Leviathan DLC. Actually, you know what? I keep saying that. I'm going to go to the Citadel and see if I can just at least turn these missions in, just because, I don't know. I have anxiety. So we're gonna see if I can hit the Citadel without
Commander Shepard.
triggering the priority Citadel. Because I've got 2 things to turn in. Now, I feel like if I go back, I'll be meeting with her. We'll do Leviathan. We'll do Leviathan DLC. We'll start that. 'Cause there's a lot of steps to it. Ooh, and we have some squad points we need to spend. Cool, cool. Sounds good. But welcome back, y'all. It feels like it's been forever, and I only missed 1 stream. Life with vertigo. It sucks, man.
Locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge.
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
I'm hitting trigger!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
I was like, why wasn't it doing the blong?
Here. The darkness can't be breached.
Oh, I'm breaching it.
Transit records show his
I'm
name is
breaching
Derek
it.
Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
No, we don't need
was
to
you
go
shooting
renegade
him?
on him. I think we know what's happening here.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Ding, ding, ding.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing.
Bum bum bum.
Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Now we get to play Info Hound and just... Okay. Alright. Yeah, we get to search around all here for information. Find out what we need to find out.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
And while I did do some planet scanning off stream just to get the boring stuff over with,
Does
one of
this
the
tell us where
planets I
Garneau went?
scanned
No.
told
But
me
we may
Garneau
be
wasn't
able to
there, and
narrow
I said,
down his
oops,
location
maybe I should do the
if we
Leviathan
find
DLC
clues
before I
using
scan
the
anything
search for
else.
Leviathan.
So we'll just keep searching for clues.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
Is there anything else in here before I go? Okay. Let's go check in this room.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Oh, the Thorian. You may pause to read if you really want to. That's a lot of words.
Bryson was tracking
Ooh.
unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was
I was just
attempting
clicking
to
buttons, hey.
extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
What is this rock?
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element Zero will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Okay. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, look, a console with a whole bunch of stuff on it.
Anne Bryson, age 9.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Like this
Can you add a
information?
cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
And nothing over here. Let's go upstairs. Ooh.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family? Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Don't be so hasty. There's still plenty of stuff to investigate.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
See, they really are making it hard for us to like the Batarians. I mean... Oh, is there anything out here? Any pieces of candy? Ah, piece of candy. I found one. Anything else? Anything else? Oop.
Shepard,
Oh.
we should not leave until we have more information on Garno's whereabouts.
I agree. Okay. There was nothing else to click on. Okay. So let's do definitely locations with Ezo,
0 deposits.
because he's gonna need it.
Based on the search results, Garno is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Let's try to narrow the search a little more. Let's do blackout crimes? No.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay, so let's deactivate that.
5 possible systems.
Rachni activity?
activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 5 possible systems.
Alien
Sure
sightings?
sightings?
Three possibilities.
That narrows it down a lot. And none of these other ones seem to provide any other kind of filter or any other kind of possibility. Was there really nothing else that I can use. Oh wait, no, we need to go use that decryption key. Go back to that data pad. I did a stupid. Wait, is it this? No, it was this one back here.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Reaper activity.
We have a match.
Well,
Marking
what do
the
you
galaxy
know?
map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Look at us go. Uh, um, yeah, maybe it'll let me go to the commons first. Instead of, like, triggering something with the counselor. I want to turn these little extra missions in that I got from planet scanning. I want to get those off my list. If I got the thing and I can turn in the thing, I want to turn the thing in. Okay. Okay, so there's a researcher there. And the Angry Elcor in Purgatory. Yeah, so it's giving me the options to go to those two places. So that I can turn these things in. That's awesome. Sweet. So she's in the courtyard. She's in the courtyard with Tally. Oop. Oop. I'm watching over here, not watching where I'm going. Hello. Right? No, wait. Choose up there. I knew that. I was just testing you. Yeah,
I've
there.
recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander.
You're welcome. Alright, and then we go to Purgatory, turn in this other thing, and then we go back to the ship and keep doing this Leviathan DLC.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level, Purgatory.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
Oh, I thought it said we had squad points. Prothean sphere is recovered. Okay. We still have to find the rings of Elune, but I think... I thought I scanned for those. Maybe I missed them. Maybe that system hadn't opened yet. I will have to see about that. Consultant.
Spectre status recognized. Please one moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Huerta.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony.
Welcome to Serta.
Any more upgrades? No.
News landing. Just
Where's...
we were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out customs.
Where's the consultant? There she is.
Excuse me. I recovered the Rings of Elune.
Yeah.
They're waiting in Bay D-24.
I did scan for him.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, no. This. Cool. That was the Selene Nebula one. And then now... No, I don't want the Asari Counselor. Yeah, I gotta go to the docks holding area for the refugee that needs the thing.
Inspector status
That's
recognized.
right.
1 moment, please.
And then we are off this rock. And we need to go
Now
finish what
arriving
we
at
were
Docking
doing.
Bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
Oh la 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 la. Was it this bay? No, bay 4 at the end.
Reaper forces have been sighted in the Parnithus system within striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld.
Nice.
No, up here. So,
Listen, please, we just need more.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gay Hinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
sweet.
Son of a
All those
bitch.
war assets. It's only a little bit here and there, but it adds up.
Hey there.
Hey.
The Asari
Looking mighty low.
Thessia has been attacked
You
by
okay?
alien forces.
Anyone been bothering you?
I'm making sure you don't get creepy.
It's not that.
As
I'm
the
fine.
Asari and Alliance
Ah,
militaries
I see.
face major setbacks, the
So,
Turians and Krogan are still
any
fighting
news?
fiercely to keep
No.
Paladin.
They just... Their shuttle must be real slow. That's all.
The war
Do
between
you
the
think
Geth
they're
and
okay?
Quarians now
They
ended.
promised they'd come get me.
Please just
No
be
matter what
sweet
they
and
have to do.
concerned.
It's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy.
Centuries of hostility. The Geth and Quarians have both agreed to help fight Reaper forces.
Thank you. I don't know why I just remember in previous times of playing this game that guard just gave off
Inspector
weird
status
vibes.
recognized. Please select a destination.
Weird vibes. Yeah, I
Inspector
gotta go back
status,
to
1
the
moment,
dock.
please. Now
And
arriving at
GTFO.
Docking Bay D24.
All right. So now let's go find Garneau. Oh, hey.
Faster
Let's
than light jump successful.
not do that. Yeah, apparently I've scanned here and haven't done enough of a mission to get them to go away. They're mad. Okay, so we need to scan for Garneau. Not trying to attract no Reapers, I just want to scan. Okay.
Signal confirmed.
What is this? Salvage.
We have located Garneau.
Oh, yay! Look at us go. Garrus and... Yeah, maybe we will take Edie this time. Why not? I don't really have anything new. I do want to try this plasma shotgun some more, but what else can I put on it? Put the shredder mod on it. I don't care if it's heavy. I don't give a Nikes. Take that. Increase your damage. Increase your power damage. And give me the Carnifex. Oh, increase damage and give you another increase to your power. That way, no matter which weapon you're using, you're gravy, baby. Put those points in yourself, honey. Okay.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Agreed.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in. Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
We know it's not gonna work that way. Shepard, you're so silly. You're so silly. It's never just a gopher mission.
Scouting party.
And it sounds like they brought some friends.
Alright. You turn that on. And do that. That went well. What were you waiting for there, guy?
Get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
The civilians inside aren't likely to be worried.
Med kit. Taking one last visual sweep. I don't want to miss nothing. Even though there's, from what I understand, not really any, like, super important things to pick up, I just don't want to miss nothing.
They're taking it pretty well, don't you think?
Or pretty indoctrinated. Another reminder to hydrate or dihydrate. I'm probably going to have to refill my water cup before too long. I'm a very hydrated queen today.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
Oh, Lord.
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. It would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't
Step.
belong here.
Bad vibe to these guys. I don't think we want to push it.
Let's look around. Carefully.
And really quickly, just because of my spine, I am going to take a little bit of Motrin. Nothing crazy. I'd say it sucks getting old, but I've had back pain since I was but a wee lass. So this is nothing new.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Your appeal is denied, your resources are cut off, and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Land. There will be no further discussion on this matter. What matter? What? What happened? That's weird. Okay, Edie, excuse me.
You can't be in here.
But guess what? I am. The test reportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state and being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for this subject have been canceled. Moving forward, a new screening process will be put in place to prevent similar delays.
I will call security.
Please do. I'll shoot them too.
Turn back. Return to your ship, Commander.
Shut up.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
The people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
We need to fix that elevator.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
Just double check in this area. Oh, yep, I think we're good. Access granted. Security log past 7 days. Randall, Jan, Garneau, Alex, Bragg, Steven, Triffin, Fiona. Oh, so Fiona Triffin is the one that was, like, shut down.
The elevator
Reassigned.
security log said Garneau came through here in the last week. Why are they lying about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Okay, but where does this door go? Just the mineral lab?
Deuterium brain crystals report psychosis is too high.
Okay, I feel like I'm not supposed to be in there yet, so let's check in here first.
We should look into that.
To whoever is moving my stuff, some of the data I've been compiling on how historical weather events affect Hanar government has gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It is the culmination of years of research. If you need me to help you find a space for your project, just ask. I'd be happy to help. Tanis.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Note to staff, this new crossbreed appears harmless and would be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Use extreme caution when working with all third-generation plants.
I see it.
What do we got, like a feed me seed more situation going on here?
But mining.
Yeah, they're definitely not mining. Something else is totally up here. They shut the shutters on that area really quick.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Disappear all the time. Someone wanted to get away with it. Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
Due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communications with the Beta Site research team have been delayed. We ask all those awaiting data to please be patient. Current forecasts indicate that the storms will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communications will resume at this time. Okay. So I can go through that door. I can try this door. This is a tiny door, though. Is it a tiny room? What's this?
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson,
Ooh,
it's Garno.
tea.
I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yeah, we just need to enter it at the security terminal.
And we got a piece of candy. Okay. So. Nothing else here. Let's get out of there. I don't even want to talk to you because you're just going to tell me to turn back. No, I don't belong here. TGS personal review. Brown, Jeremy, personnel, blah, blah, blah. Oh, 231-95. Hey, we got a personnel ID. Sector E maintenance. Since applying recent feedback, your work has shown a vast improvement. Your work with the corrupted skin samples we acquired was impressive. You are being given a promotion and a raise in security access level. Thank you for your hard work. This review is confidential. Employees are encouraged not to leave reviews in view of others. Oh,
Personnel ID.
happened.
Huh. This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required. I don't have that. Access denied.
Well, we at least have an ID number so we can get back into whatever that other area was. Quit looking at me like that, y'all. I'm trying to figure out stuff because you guys won't just tell me stuff.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garno was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garno.
So we didn't need that employee number for this other area? There wasn't anything interesting in there?
TGS Mineral Works is focused on.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Nice. See, aren't we glad we brought Edie? Wait, there's nothing on any of the... Okay. I'm always nervous I'm going to miss a piece of candy.
Is that Garno?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garno, you have found him. I am Dr. Garno.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
No, he's not. He's not okay.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
I knew it.
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we are speaking to Garneau.
What was your first clue, Edie?
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Okay, yeah, you know, I'm sorry, real sorry about this.
Someone has cut the power. There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
Well, what do you know?
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
Map shows a service store at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
I am noticing a pattern. Despite the law of averages, we never find the Reapers moving in a direction away from us.
Get up. Piece of candy. Oh, hey, whoa. I was not paying attention. I was looking for candy.
There he goes.
Oh, wow, hey.
Heads up! Enemies on the upper
balcony.
Watch our flank!
Oh, what? I didn't notice you up there. What is this? A Reaper Black Star. I mean, that was pretty cool. Listen, little guy. that. Oh, no. Whoa, hey, now listen. You're a little close. I don't have any powers right now. Duck. Okay, no, don't do that. Oh, Hermes. You're too close.
There's the door.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
And go this way. There's the door, but there's that. And that. Plenty of ammo. Alright, we're good.
What was that?
Looks like the door's
Didn't
power
sound
supply's
good.
been cut.
There are the trouble spots. The drone can repair it.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged and is on reserve power.
Let's make it quick then.
One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood. Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
My new favorite toy. Woo! Nope, I'm with you, little drone. Sorry.
Attention, Commander!
Drone doesn't have much time left.
Do that. Yeah, do shit. Why not? Do a double overload on that.
I hear you. I'm on it. Let's head back. Door should be online.
Let's go! Nope. This way. Here we go.
That artifact, it's...
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I got a shot! Oh no!
Oh, man. Everybody's pulling an Ashley. She really started a trend.
Shepard, over here.
What have you got?
That was not Garneau. This is. It appears he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and it can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data, and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. You alright?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here. How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
All of you should be more freaked out about this, I fear. I fear that there is not hang on, my audio decided to be weird. There we go. My audio decided to be weird. No, I fear there's a very underwhelming reaction happening.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
It just keeps getting worse.
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
They've been indoctrinated for 10
If these people have been out of it
years.
for that long, they're in for a shock.
That's putting it mildly.
It now seems Leviathan not only has the power to destroy a Reaper, but possesses an indoctrination ability.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Which is fine. I'm sure that's fine. Probably not. My squad continues to defend the fuel reactor on Sion. The Reapers seem intent on taking it down on my watch. We will hold the line! Sweet. Alright, so then we go back to Bryson's office. Got all the assets here. We gotta make a quick swing around Baylor. Hopefully those Reapers are gone and not still just hanging out there. Oh, cool, they're not hanging out there. Sweet. Come on. Back to the lab. Also here in a little bit, right about the hour-and-a-half mark, probably like the 90-minute mark, we are going to get up and stretch, take a quick break, refill our water cups, all that good jazz, like a 2-minute break.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Preach.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Round 2. Starting this way, we'll walk around. Oh, there's more stuff on this table now. Energy emissions tests. Derek Hadley. Initial test. Artifact test negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up test. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. Maybe more useful than Leviathan in the long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Okay. Nothing else on these desks or anything over here. Nothing else over here.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
For sure, for sure. Let's check his messages.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Oh, we get to do another search for where we need to find Anne.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
Oh, so she's just gonna... Okay, so we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with what we got. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Glad I knew that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the Normandy. Bye-bye. I don't know why it gives me the options of going to either the Commons or the bar from the lab. Are those like the only places where there's like... No, because you can take a shuttle everywhere else. I don't know. That's confusing. Anyway. Let's see where Anne is. Scan the dig site. I don't want to piss off this circle until I piss off the other circles, because if I need to escape here... So I'm going to go from the farthest to the closest. Start up here. Work our way down. Nothing up there. Nothing there.
I found something.
Oh. Don't tell me it's the first system we check. Search successful.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
I was hoping to, like, find other stuff. We're going to a dig site. Should we bring Liara? Maybe we should. For Javik. Let's bring Liara. Why not? I just did mine. What is yours? Wait. Yeah, you can have that. Increase your damage and your power. And then I feel like since I bought guns and did like scanning and stuff, all the weapons went to like... They went ooey. Because these are not what I had on her before. Maybe they are? Yeah. I feel like I still have yet to get a better... It weighs so much more. Well, the weight, doesn't weight really matter? No. It doesn't. It has a better fire rate. Yeah, that has better accuracy. And yeah, we like the Vindicator. Might as well build this up some, I guess. I have no other slots.
So we got reports of an attack on an excavation site.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact